Hello and welcome to the Innovation Podcasts, one of the digital events to celebrate 190th anniversary of Blanchon Group. Today, we are joined by two experts on innovation in the industry, Wouter Devaere, Global Industry Business Leader, and Philippe Calemard, Director Business Unit PVC and Vinyl Industry, and also Director for Wood Industry in France. How are you?
Excellent, thank you.
Thank you, great.
So first question for you. In the industrial field, both in wood and vinyl, what innovations or technologies do you think have changed the market?
For me, number one for Ceranova Tech is being innovative in design. This is extremely important. This is for me my number one. Ceranova has a high level of reputation when it comes to special effects on wood, such as reactive stains, invisible finishes, air-dried or UV-cured, whatever, and much more things like that. Number two is to protect the special design with unique primers and top coats to keep the right color and shine. Our Excimer coatings are the best available technology to achieve the lowest shine and having the best performance of the surface. And I think Philippe is the expert on the Excimer technology, and maybe he can explain a little bit more about the Excimer.
The innovation that has changed the market in recent years in the Excimer technology in vinyl flooring industry. This technology has taken aesthetic and performance to a whole new level. Varnish aspect have become deep matte, and stain-resistant performance has turned the hospital vinyl flooring market on its head. It's a very good innovative performance for that, and we can have very high level of performance against betadine, eosine in hospital use.
Philippe, can you tell us about the brevet that Blanchon had in some years ago?
Yes, we started 12 years ago, the first Excimer technology in vinyl flooring industry. And that's why in the same time we've created a patent, European patent for that the technology in the vinyl flooring industry. That Blanchon was the first company to introduce the Excimer technology in the flooring market in Europe, and now also in some country outside from Europe.
One thing more I would like to ask you, this technology, the way Blanchon adapt for the flooring, other markets, other industries do the same work?
We start to introduce this technology in the wood flooring industry, in the parquet flooring industry, that because people are looking for very deep matte aspect, very natural, very close to the raw wood. And Excimer technology is the right way to that. Now we start to launch this Excimer technology in the wood flooring industry also.
Thank you. Wouter?
Yes, so it's a technology we are selling to wood companies and also LVT companies, but especially, let's say, at the beginning, we sold it a lot to, let's say, the LVT companies. But also for wood, it can be used. We are selling to customers in wood. So let's say for the both activities, it's important. It's also, let's say, something for the future because we also have the combination Excimer technology and direct curing. That's a very good combination. So we don't need, let's say, a lot of photo initiator in the future, which is not environmental friendly and also quite expensive. So this is, let's say, something for the future.
Question 2. So collaboration with the customer in the industrial field requires different steps compared to professional distribution. Could you explain to us what it takes to develop new products and maintain a high level of performance and excellent sales?
So for both brands, Blanchon Tech and Ceranova Tech, collaboration between customers is a two-direction activity. We try to give an input to our customers with self-developed products. And at the other hand, customers are asking for new things, can be new designs or problem-solving products. Ceranova Tech tries to launch each 12 to 18 months a new range of colors. Easy to say, but a challenge to achieve.
The development of an industrial varnish is a long-term process. A long phase of homologation in collaboration with the customer is set up. There are several phases: research and development on the formulation in the lab, then pilot application in the lab, and then at the customer plant. Technical characterization tests on the performance of the varnish, and production at the customer plant in small quantities. After, we have a trial application in a real traffic area, and after large-scale production, and at the end, final approval. The duration could be between, it depends of the customer, but it could be between 6 months and 1 year in vinyl flooring industry. It's a long-term process, but we need to be sure that the quality is perfect, and we have test every part of the production.
Can I ask you some question about what you said? So all the time, so 6 to 1 year to 6 months to 1 year to develop a process. So this care, the way that you care about this practice also has point, an element that will be impact on the prices. So that's why it's important to have a long process.
The price is a one important part of the project. Before to starting our R&D project, we need to be sure that the end price will be in phase with the customer and Blanchon. Because if we work in 6 months for nothing is not good. That we need, first of all, before to starting, we always calculate the cost price of the production, the varnish, before to go ahead.
Wouter, can you give us some examples?
Without, let's say, giving the details of customers, of course, an example of a far-going collaboration is a development agreement with the customer. So from both sides, we make the engagement to share all our knowledge with each other to realize a certain specific project in formulating as well as an application. Of course, in mutual confidence and discreetness. So more specific, let's say with the acquisition of Ceranova by Blanchon, we have also the synergy of the two technologies. And a lot of customers are asking to have, let's say, one supplier for the whole finish. Ceranova had and has some customers who are only using and applying the stains and special primers, and we could not offer, let's say, the protection with UV. And now, let's say, with the mix of the technology Ceranova and Blanchon, we also can offer, let's say, the UV lacquers on top of the colors and the primers. So this is, let's say, a typical situation, new situation we have, and a collaboration of, let's say, the Blanchon group and our customers.
So a last question for you. How do you see the future of industrial innovation? What are the challenges now?
The challenge ahead will be to maintain our coatings in compliance with the last environmental standards, such as the Nordic Swan label. This label is a Scandinavian label with a sustainability and with a very high level of specification. This is despite a global situation where raw materials are under increasing pressures. Other innovations are in preparation with, for example, easy to clean. Is a coating we facilitate the cleaning operation, and also a coating which use Directeur lamps, which allow to form a coating with a better respect of environment.
Sustainable is a hot item in those days. Being sustainable is on top of the list of many key accounts. First of all, the Blanchon Group has a very detailed engagement to become a sustainable company. At the other hand, we're constantly developing bio-based products for industrial and professional use. For professional application, we already launched 3 years ago water-based finishes with 35% of corn instead of the classical carbon resins. For industrial applications, we are about to finalize the first range of bio-based industrial products. And this is just the beginning. So the marriage between Ceranova and Blanchon and their own technologies make us quite unique in the sector. With our technologies, we can provide solutions for 90% to our customers' demands.
Customers are very satisfied of this situation because they are waiting for us a global offer, and we can bring better variety of performance regarding the color, the abrasion resistance, stain resistance, rust resistance is a global package. And thanks to this new collaboration, it's a unique offer in the European market.
A special thanks to our experts for joining us and providing insight on such interesting and timely topics. See you soon for a new podcast, always dedicated to innovation to review more aspects of it.